Yo, check me out, I'm Elder B. It has been nearly 3 months since I've shouted at you, chatted with you, played with you. Here we are. Gotta balance the mic a little bit because it seems I'm screaming at you, but I had to add a filter because my mic is dying, I think. So it wasn't audible over the screaming sounds of Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire, which is what we're playing tonight for the first time ever. I have never played this game. You will see what I see for the first time, except for the intro. Obviously, I did some sound testing and whatnot. Otherwise, I couldn't comment on my screaming audio. But yeah, we're here. As planned, March was a very busy work month. And then April, I did some training for work, went to vacation in Hawaii, which was a good trip. Good trip. I recommend it. Check it out. Not our favorite by any means, but I'm glad we went. But I'm not here to blab at you about Hawaii. It is going to be a shorter one tonight. I do have work early again in the morning tomorrow. But I would like to get back into the swing of things, which is funny that I chose mid-May because in June I'll be gone for a month. But that aside, we'll hit 2 sessions this Friday and next Friday for sure of Quest for Glory 5. And then Saturday we'll do Saturday Z once again for 2 sessions. And then I'll go back on a brief hiatus and we'll see you in July in the summertime. But without any more blabbing, tea of the evening is Earl Grey. It's time for Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire. Night, good to see you. Good evening. Welcome back to you as well. I hope you've been doing fantastic. I have to do some window finagling as Quest for Glory 5 is not very conducive to stream, so this should work out. There we go. She's blasting at you as predicted. There we go. There she is. A little less of the fanfare and intro that I was expecting. I don't know what to expect. I have no idea. The only thing I know is Silmeria, and there's our long-lost Katrina is involved somehow with this, but that's all I know. So let's get into it. Import our friend, Mr. Paladin. Yeah, look at that. February 20th. Almost 3 months. Crazy. Crazy indeed. Going good. Also had a busy March and April with work. Yeah, it's like springtime is like, I think it's industry independent. It doesn't matter. It's a busy time. So hopefully you get a breather going into summertime. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like what happened here. We had 3 of the 4 of these. Obviously, this is new. I was curious to see what the new one is. Can we put anything? Yeah, okay. It takes 100 points to get you to the minimum. We didn't have that in 4, so that's not a surprise. Offense and defense, that's interesting too, instead of weapon use. What's going on with the Greek Roman? That's where I'm going for. The Roman headdress there. I don't think we named ourselves Paladin either, but you know, here we are. Let's make some adjustments. I don't know what to do here. I don't feel like I want to go min skills on anything. Like I feel like it brought a paladin in, so let's roll with a paladin. I think we should not be a dumb paladin, so let's do a little bit here. Everybody likes a little luck. I don't know how similar. You can't go any higher than that, right? Yeah, I'm assuming it maxes out at 5, just like the rest of the games. Since I don't know what to expect, I'm kind of like, well, you can work this out and you can work this out, but I don't actually know if that's true. So let's crack into some livelihood, if you will. Let's go smarter. I mean, I think this is pretty well-rounded. I don't really want to waste points on that. I don't know how much you fight either, so let's go luck. We'll be lucky. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how it's like, no more spells for you. You can't sneak. You're straight up going to be a paladin. All right, here we go. I don't know how much help I'll be with this one. Played it once halfway and once to the end. All right, no worries. We will learn again together.
You are a hero. And so, in the grand tradition of all heroes, you need to go where you are most needed. That happens to be Silmaria at this moment. The former king was assassinated a short while back. We have no idea why this was done or even who did it. Thus, you were summoned. Silmaria needs a new king, and thus the right of rulership is about to begin. This right will determine the next ruler for the kingdom.
Okay,
We would
new king
like
coming.
you to enter the right of rulership. It is the most likely way to find
What?
the villain behind the nefarious deeds going on in Silmaria. If you choose to accept this mission, you will need to go to the Hall of Kings to speak with Logos, the centaur who is in charge of Silmaria right now. You will enjoy Silmaria. I am certain you will meet some old friends and make new ones. This is an interesting city.
It's such a
and
stereotypical
these
wizard
are
voice, too.
interesting times. I've arranged for you to stay at the most amusing inn in Silmaria.
Rasmus,
Would
like,
you like to go there now?
he's showing
or
those
are
bad
you
boys
ready
off, isn't
to
he?
head into danger?
Hang on, wait, hang on a second. What is danger? Like, do you want to go to this really cool inn that I set you up with in the town that your mission is, or do you want to go get killed? Let's go see what this is. I wonder if this is like a fight simulator to practice it, or what's up here. Okay, it literally is a Roman thing. The graphics are awesome. Oh, okay. This isn't how you fight, is it? As I'm getting schmammed here. Oh, it is. Okay, I need to do stuff though. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. They went very adventure for sure. Oh, right click is doing what you would expect it to, and then. Okay, very different. Very different for sure. I don't know. Okay, you can sprint. Get over here. Do some murdering. I don't know how to block or any of that good stuff either. I tried to right click, but that obviously just switches your dead. What? What? I didn't know this is like a simulator, I guess. Frequently just save the game. That's funny. Okay, so that literally is teaching you, like, hey, you're gonna die, man. Like, make sure you save. This is kind of wild. Like, it's not even... the thing I had read was always like, please use your sword. You're not swording. There we go. You know, it was always like, oh, it's a completely different game. I'm like, how different could it be? You know, it's still Quest for Glory. Like, not really. I should have picked the town. I don't know why I just did that. I meant to just load game. Well, I guess restore. I don't know how to get us back to the town. What if we bail? Yeah, there we go. What is happening? That's crazy. I didn't think it was just like, here's the game, enjoy. Definitely should have picked the town. I like how the like the world is very Quest for Glory-y, if you will. And then your character's like that, you know, 97, 98, like Lara Croft Tomb Raider polygon. Not the town. I was hoping not. I was like, is this Silmaria? This place sucks. See, look at you. You're like, I don't know how much help I'm going to be. You're in the wrong place, dummy. Yeah, I thought that was... Oh, that's not an S at all. Some bad stuff is there. Oops. Don't do that. This is so wild. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going back. Going. Back. I know that's obnoxious. to redo this, but I mean, come on. All of a sudden, I have no idea what's going on. We're gonna make this up a little bit too. I think we did a little bit of this. Good choice. Yeah, I was just like, whoops. This is not what we did originally, but it'll work. It'll work. Did we change this and then change it again? Oh, I think I clicked off of it and it filled in Paladin. Can we...
So, dear boy,
What is...
the reason Fenris and I brought you here is this.
Oh, cool. I didn't even know you can move around in here.
Hero. And so, in the grand tradition of
this
all
very
heroes,
Space Quest 4.
you need to go where you are most needed.
He's trying to talk to me. I'm like, I'm gonna swim over here. Okay, you can skip. Skip, skip. Let's go to the town. I think that's a good idea. All right. Mistake will not be... Well, it will, but at least that exact mistake will not be recreated. Smart to put the portal just off to the side there. You don't want to muddy up the town. So they did like a Greek and Roman thing, huh? Well, it's interesting. Does it give you a prompt for each thing? No. Okay. It does kind of walk you in there. This is very Adventure Guildy. The Grand Arena. Abdul. Oh, those clever Sierra folks. Yeah, I'm definitely not supposed to be here first. Let's, well, we'll chat with them. What's the worst thing that could happen? Can you still F5? You can't even F5 anymore. It's not even the same game anymore, guys. We just teleported here, but already we have 200. Sound effects. That's funny. You've seen better. Chainmail, tinderbox, fruit. Oh, okay. Yeah, they really went like more, you know, RPG style, it seems. AC. Oh, okay, cool. Armor class. I was gonna say, can you can you hover over the obvious tooltips? All right. Let's chat with homie here.
Good to see you again. I, Signor Ferrari, welcome you to the arena of Silmaria. Here we are holding gladiatorial combats each evening for the next few weeks. You may come each evening to witness these displays of man's most brutal nature. It costs but 5 drachmas to observe the spectacle of combat. If you wish to do more than just observe, you may bet upon the outcome of such battles at the Dead Parrot Inn. However, I observe you're a man of action. Perhaps you would like to participate. There is a prize purse.
It is clear we are not ready for combat. Okay, so this is obviously a different ask. We're gonna do all this later. Greet the man.
What you want?
Abdum.
I be Abdum.
Okay, yep, that's it. Alright, we'll come back. I love how... So think about the things you went through with this guy in Quest for Glory 2, and his comment is, good to see you again. Like, oh, okay. By the way, you're welcome for me freeing your town from disaster, destruction, and evildoers, but yeah, it's good to see you again. Okay, obviously we have a door there. It's a very, like, you know, it's like that Greek-Roman, but also, like, over here, it's just like that Mediterranean, like, current day Greek-Roman, I guess? You know, Mediterranean would be the exact same thing, but... It feels super familiar and also extremely foreign. Rights of rulership. I like how it's contestants, too. We're gonna make a new king, but, like, step right up for your contest. Island news. Alright, well that's also telling. I think that's where we just were. Fishing village. The Hesperian mercenaries. I think trying to castle you just passed with the guards. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. We're lay of the landing. Laying of the land? Getting a lay of the land? We'll just go with that one. That one makes the most sense. But I couldn't agree more. Yeah, we gotta go see, I don't remember. A centaur that's in charge. I definitely don't remember his name, though. Enter the Knights rulership for 1,000 and compete to prove your worth as the next leader. You only get 1,000? Wasn't that over here, too? No, that was fisherman. Here was rights. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I didn't know that was the name of the king, so I'm like, that's a very morbid headline. Cheapskates. Yeah, like, is that it? Like, hey, you're king now. Here's 1,000. The Elysian Fields of Hades. I don't know how I feel about, you know, kind of doing like the Greek and Roman thing. It almost like doesn't quite fit. I know you want to go there. I'm assuming this is the end. We'll find out. We'll find out. Let's not get shouted at too much. Go talk to Centurion number 1 over here. Frickin' frack. What a good guard. Like, hey man.
You may enter the Hall of Kings now.
Oh, okay. We always have one talker and one shush guy. It's very regal. The environment scrolling is really cool though, instead of the fixed screens of the previous games.
Greetings, Prince of Shapir. I am Logos, counselor to rulers and speaker of Silmaria.
It's funny because you can't see
the kingdom
like,
of Silmaria.
torso down.
I have heard much of you from your friends Erasmus and Rakish.
Greetings, my friend. It is good to know that you are here. This land needs a hero of your abilities.
Well, Rocky's looking,
I trust you understand
looking old
why
here.
you were summoned here. The rites of rulership need one more entrant before it can begin. All other competitors are worthy individuals. However, I suspect that these rites will be more dangerous than they are intended.
We believe that the one or ones who assassinated the King of Silmaria will attempt to make certain the contestant they support will win.
You must understand that your life will be in grave danger from the moment you enter the rite of rulership.
What else is new?
We will be doing everything we can to stop the assassin, but you need to be wary. Hero of the lands of Shapir, Tana, and Mordavia, will you enter the rites of rulership?
Hey, what about Spielberg? Come on now. Let me not answer your question. I have some questions for you.
It is an honor to meet you.
Okay, it keeps that open. It's cool how it highlights it, so I don't do Quest for Glory 4 stuff and just sit here and click through the exact same stuff over and over again. How long were you in Hawaii for? We did about a week and a half, and we did a couple days in San Francisco right before that. Had not been to either of those locations. So San Francisco is fun too. It's a cool town. Obviously all very touristy, but you know, you're a tourist when you go.
I am the speaker of Silmaria. I am the voice of the king and of the people.
It's funny to look at the face
I
over
will
here
make
too.
certain that only the most worthy shall attain the rulership of this kingdom. That is my duty and my honor.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect there to be many more options. Okay, so Gree is at the bottom. Let's walk through a little bit here.
Rakish and I have been friends for many years. When the king was assassinated, I contacted him through Erasmus for his wise counsel. Both Rakish and Erasmus mentioned you and spoke of your worthiness.
I feel like this is gonna be like a very like slow going. Like they were trying to stay current, but also like we've already seen people from Quest for Glory 2 that you'd never expect. Like Signor Ferrari, why would you expect to ever see him again? So I very much feel like this is that TV show that's been on the air for years and years, and they're like, hey, we're doing the last season, call everybody back for a cameo.
The Rites of Rulership is a series of quests that will aid Silmaria. 5 individuals will compete to complete these quests. The one who accomplishes the most
will be judged worthy to become king. To enter these rites, you must first
Oh, you have
contribute
to pay.
1,000 drachmas to the rulership fund. This can be done at the Bank of Silmaria.
I thought they
Your
were
father,
like,
the
here's
Sultan of
1,000.
Shapir, was informed of this by myself and my wife, and has contributed 300 drachmas toward your entrance in the rites. Erasmus and I have each deposited another 100 drachmas.
So just knock some people out, get the rest of our 500, and we're in. We're good to go. So I laughed in the beginning there because they're like, there's 5 quests, but you don't have to complete all of them. Just do more than the other guy. So we'll just start kneecapping everybody else, and then we can surpass everybody. That's how it works. Dad is also cheap. Thanks, Pops. The Sultan, 300, really?
During the rites of rulership,
Exchange rate.
all quests will be announced one at a time. Some rites can be fulfilled by only one person. Other rites cannot end until all contenders accomplish their assignment. A more detailed explanation of the rites will be given when the rites of rulership begin. We await your entry into the contest.
So go make some money first.
The Bank of Silmaria is located in Town Square. The bank manager will be expecting you and explain the right fund. The Sultan
I didn't say I was
Harun
gonna do it yet. What do you mean
al-Rashid
he's
has sent
expecting
a letter
me?
of recommendation about you. He says you would make a most splendid king, to use his words. He also sends you his blessing and trusts you will choose the future you wish to fulfill.
I do think it's fitting, though, if you're going to do a series wrap-up, like, assuming they knew it was going to be a series wrap-up, that you would do something kind of like what I think Fable 3 is when you can be king.
Our
Maybe it's even
kingdom
2.
of Silmaria consists of the Isle of Merit and the outlying islands in the center of
Crete,
the
maybe?
Med Sea. The city of Silmaria was built upon the prime port of this island and is a thriving center of trade for the world.
What would this be, then? Is it Alexandria? Is that?
Merit is a large volcanic island that is said to have risen when Atlantis fell. It is mostly rock and seashore, rising steeply to the peaks of Mount Draconis. In the caldera of Draconis is the most inaccessible Lake Moray.
All right, now are we taking notes? Because I'm not going to remember any of that.
The entire
There's
island
Crete
of
out there. Go to
Merit
Crete.
is the base of Mount Draconis. Draconis is too steep to climb, and though there are trails that traverse this island, most of Merit is uninhabited, save for the isolated fishing villages along the coast.
Oh, okay, it's on the island, so that fishing village we saw was obviously
Lake
not...
Moray rests in the heart of Mount Draconis. It is said to be linked to the sea, for it rises and falls with the moods of the tides. However, few have seen the lake other than by magic. Draconis is unclimbable.
Psh, show you.
Atlantis was a kingdom that sank beneath the sea in a disaster eons ago. It is said that the inhabitants were transformed into tritons and other sea creatures. The
Silliness.
city of Silmaria is built on various levels. It was designed as a defensible fortress in the days when wars were more common. However, this city has been a center for peace and prosperity for generations. We have had no need for an army, and have none. Unfortunately, Merit has been invaded by Hesperian mercenaries. They have taken the outlying fishing villages. We do not have the force to drive them away.
So I get it,
When
right?
was your island invaded?
2 days
Keisha
after
Schweiss
the
is
king
great.
was assassinated. We do not presume this is a coincidence. However, Silmaria has the resources to withstand a siege, and has never in its history fallen to invasion.
Like, you have guards and stuff. It's just, oh, we don't have an army. These dudes right here with their spears, they're really just for show. They can't defend anything,
There are
so...
many small islands that surround Merit. They are mostly uninhabited, save by animals and monsters. A few of the larger islands are owned by the individuals that live there. Travel to some of the outer islands has become very dangerous lately. Many fishing boats have not returned, and reports of attacks by tritons and sea monsters are all too common.
Damn those Atlantis people. I'm curious to see now that I'm kind of glad we did that. Could jump right into danger nonsense, because seeing that it was kind of open world, but you know this was before that was a thing.
The sea is a very dangerous place. There are many fierce creatures that prey upon anyone foolish enough to swim far from shore.
That was the thing I was gonna say. I wonder how we're gonna traverse in the water and stuff. Apparently we're gonna swim and get attacked.
The Tritons are half-human, half-fish people who live under the sea. We have been at peace with their people for generations. We have no idea why they now turn against our fishermen.
We don't know why the half-fish people don't like our people that catch fish. It makes no sense to
The
us.
assassin used a poison dagger to kill our king. The poison is very deadly and unknown to our healers. Unless an antidote is administered immediately, the victim is dead within a minute. Even with an antidote, unless the victim has a very hearty constitution, he will remain unconscious for weeks. We are trying to learn the exact nature of the poison in order to cure this.
The assassin of the king is a man skilled in stealth and the use of a poison dagger. A merchant was also presumed to be killed by the assassin, for his body was found by the docks, and he died from the same poison.
Lots of poisoning going on here. Hey, a poison dagger and stealth. We used to be good at that. You didn't put any points in swimming. I wonder if they teach us how to. I hope so. I really didn't consider where Silmaria was going to be. And islands and swimming. That seems like seems like that's a pretty good skill to
You have a
have.
wide range of experiences to draw upon from your past. It should serve you well in Silmaria.
I do like the dialogue system. I didn't know how I was going to feel with just their little pictures off to the side, but it works pretty well. The other thing I don't like is you don't know when it's going to skip to the next bit of dialogue, or if they're done speaking, but, you know, what are they going to do, change it now? Let me go back 27 years.
We will be
complain.
pleased and proud to have such a worthy hero contesting to become our leader.
So Erasmus tells you that you're here because the king was assassinated. Go find out who killed the king. And then you show up and they're like, by the way, if you get through all this, you're going to be the king. I hope that's cool.
I shall see you again when the rites of rulership begin. May Tyche, goddess of good fortune, smile upon you.
I want the bugles to sound whenever I'm done speaking to people. Okay, that's it.
It is a pleasure to see you again. I can think of none I would rather have by my side in times of danger than you, dear friend.
How did we go from the solid voice acting in 4 to Rakesh here?
I am well and fine, my friend. We can speak later of these matters and of old times. You will find me during the day basking in the sunshine near the arena, on the other side of Nob Hill from here.
Oh, okay, so you're just as lazy here as you were in all the other places. It's your leg, I know, old man.
Logos and I first met in Thebes, when he was a young scholar and I was just earning my warrior rank.
I had journeyed there to study the riddles of the Sphinx. I mistook Rakesh for a Sphinx when we first met.
When he contacted me about the assassination and the invasion, I had a bad sense that things were even worse than they appeared. Thus, I came here.
I don't know how much we can talk to Rakesh.
The rights of rulership are a wise and honorable way to choose a leader. The very quests will strengthen the kingdom and allow Logos to judge who will be worthy enough to be king of Silmaria.
He honestly sounds like when you play like Ale and Tail Tavern and they've used stupid AI for voices and it sounds ridiculous. that's what Rakesh sounds like.
I sorrow to learn that Irana is truly dead. She was a paladin in all but name, and the world has lost a great goodness. I rejoice, though, that her soul is free. Thank you for your words.
You're welcome.
Silmaria is a lovely city. I have visited Logos here before these tragic occurrences. It reminds me of my homeland, Tarna. You should take some time to explore and enjoy yourself while you are here.
Everybody keeps saying that too. Have a great time while you seek out an assassin and attempt to be
I
the
will
king.
see you soon, my friend.
Yeah, no fanfare when Rakesh stops talking. I really just kind of wanted to see how... Oh, there's homies hanging out. Get out. Gate slam. Have fun, don't die. Good luck being king. Okay, so one of these is the bank. Let's just go in order here. Let's not get crazy. We've already gone awry here. Let's get creepy. Okay, that was weird. Wake up! Someone is sleeping. Nobles' houses. Yeah, the rich fellas, they get the house right next to the king there. Go complain about taxes. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm assuming it's further left, but let's go peek. Do we have a, Rakesh has teleported in front of us. Weight bar. Okay. We've already been through that. I like how he's like, this little stance we have here. And this look on our face. We don't have like a time of day or anything. Rest, score. Oh, there we go. Day's gone already. Options. Let's not repeat on this. Oh man, it's gonna take me a bit. Honestly, it's almost like a step back in the graphics.
Greetings, my friend. It is good to see you here in Marit. This island is already in need of your skills.
You know we saw each other like 30
fear that
seconds
it will
ago,
need
right?
more heroism from you as things continue. You left behind most of your equipment when last I saw you. I am sorry, but I was unable to bring most of it. I can, however, give you this.
Yeah, free stuff. You can't even scroll wheel, which is funny. Graphics are so clunky. And like the polygon stuff of the time is fine, but I don't know what it is about it. Like I said, the backgrounds, like the scenery looks fantastic. And the scrolling is pretty smooth with it too.
I am pleased to see you again, Prince of Shapir.
Yeah, I feel like there should have been like a ... if they were going to keep going.
I was summoned here by my son Chakra, who has made this island his home. We are a long way from Tarna. My life mate Krisha will be pleased to learn that you are well, and now in Samaria.
There was no chakra, right? There was just Krisha. So that's kind of funny. Not Krisha. Oof. Rishaka? Is that her name? Something like that.
Chakra has his own magic shop in the town square, and I am staying with him there. It has been a while since I had last seen him, and he has grown much.
There had to have been. What did he give me? I don't know what that is.
Tarna's enjoying the peace you brought to our land. Your friends Yesufu and Yahari are married now, and Uhura's child grows strong and proud like his mother. You are missed there.
I would have never said Uhura, so it's funny to hear spoken of what you've kind of made up your own pronunciation for. It's still Uhura to me.
Krisha has a new apprentice she is instructing in the magical arts, or she would have joined us here. She said there is a strong magic surrounding this island. I suggest you speak with Chakra about that. There's an invading army of Hesperian mercenaries on Marit. No one is certain how large this force is yet. The skills you use to bring peace in Tarna might be useful here. However, the mercenaries do not seem willing to negotiate in any way. It seems the only language they understand is the sound of sword and shield.
Okay, so we have to do some murdering. Got it. Sounds familiar.
There are very disturbing signs here. I do not yet know what is going on, but I do sense as if something very dangerous lies near here. Fortunately for Silmaria, you are here.
Yeah, get all the baddies.
The centaur
Line 'em
and
up.
I have remained good friends over the years. He is a wise counsel and has guided 2 kings in Silmaria. He will soon guide a 3rd when the rites of rulership are over.
I think he did it. He's dirty.
King Justinian was a good ruler for this land. He ruled for almost 20 years, and Silmaria has flourished. Now a new king shall be chosen by the rites of rulership. If you do enter the rites, make certain that the one who does win is a worthy successor to Justinian. Silmaria deserves a good king.
Wait a second, wait a second. A new king will be chosen. If you enter, make certain that the one who does win is a worthy successor. Psh, we're gonna win. I didn't come all the way out here and spend 1,000 smackaroos to not be the king.
The rites of rulership are a series of quests to prove the worth of those who would be king. The quests vary, depending upon the needs of the kingdom. Logos and I will be determining what those rites shall be.
Oh, we have an inside man. This is a slam dunk.
I arrived not long after King Justinian had been killed by the assassin. Judging from the evidence, the assassin has the skills of a thief, for he scaled several walls and avoided many guards. Chakra says that magic was used also, but he does not believe that the assassin is a spellcaster. The poison the assassin used is deadly. It is death to any who are touched by it, unless an antidote is given within seconds. Even then, the poison cannot be cured, and only the strongest will survive the coma it brings.
He climbed many walls. He must be a skilled thief. I also like this too. We don't actually know anything about the poison, but here are all the details on how the poison works.
It is for the best that Ad Avis has been destroyed forever. If the Dark One had been summoned, the entire world would have been endangered. I hope sincerely that whatever menaces Silmaria is but a shadow of the Dark One.
That is a little bit of a problem when you do 5 episodes in a series. We've defeated worse and worse evils as you go further and further. Like now there's an army of mercenaries. Like psh, whatever. We already beat the devil, man.
Enjoy this city, my friend. It is beautiful. This is why we are heroes, you and I. That such places remain beautiful and the people remain safe.
You and I are heroes. You told me you'd be hanging out sunbathing. Alright, we came from our little Erasmus hat there. Oh yeah, I clicked off the screen. I had to do some trickery because it wouldn't just capture... Oh, my kata pin. That's what that is. Okay. My kata pin. That's funny. I couldn't bring your stuff, but I brought this one piece of jewelry for you. Yeah, I had to download a program that resizes games that only wanted to do full screen, and so I just clicked outside of it. Alright, let's go. No time for your nonsense. Viewed our board. What else we got? We're getting the eyeballs there, huh? You can go back to the hat if you ever want to talk to Erasmus again. Okay, I wondered if there was going to be a fast travel system that you can do in that, or what that was going to be.
Συγγνώμη, δεν καταλαβαίνω.
This is terrible, but Italian to me always sounds awful. So, whatever semblance of, either Greek, Roman, a made-up language.
Δεν καταλαβαίνω, συγγνώμη.
But it sounds very, Italian-esque.
Greetings, wanderer from afar. Welcome to the sea sands and shores of Silmaria. I am Sarah, a kata merchant of jewelry and gifts. How may I aid you on your journey?
Oh, okay. That's the other thing you kind of get the sense of is that they probably put a lot of effort into dialogue and lines in a script.
Welcome again, and thrice more welcome. You have the manners of one who earns the respect of all around you. We are the children of the desert sands, traders and merchants to 1,000 lands. My mate Marak the food seller and my daughter Sala, the maker of music, have come to this land of water and waves to make our fortune.
I feel like you can get a little lazy too, because you're like, well, just bring bring everybody back. Don't do any new species. Like, just bring Kata back, and have somebody come over from 3 or 2.
My life mate Marak sells food from a cart. He is on the other side of this plaza. Sala is still but a kitten, but she has talent and the will to become a highly skilled musician someday. Perhaps soon she will be invited to perform somewhere other than the streets of Silmaria. However, she is shy and doesn't speak except with her music. I am the seller of jewelry and baubles to please the eye and enhance the beauty of the wearer.
You're not supposed to admit that you sell baubles. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm a snake oil salesman. Would you want some?
I am most well, kind sir. I hope that I may be of service to you always. This is a beautiful city, although there is too much water for the desert fur of Akata. This is the town square, where the merchants have shops and stands. There is word said that a hero has been summoned to this land to drive away the invaders and restore the peace of Silmaria.
It's me.
The countryside has been overwhelmed with an army of outsiders. The city may be attacked at any time. That is why this city is so empty. Most of the people and visitors have gone elsewhere. So, you are the Prince of Shapir. You are a great hero of our homeland. I am most honored to speak with you, Kata friend.
I probably should have led with that, so you weren't telling me about what it's like in Shapir. Okay,
May
so
you find in this land the heart's content which you seek.
you have stuff for sale, but I can't buy any of it. Oh, okay, there we go. Bead necklace, jewelry, good luck charm, hair's ring. It's funny, you play through 3 and you go through the market and you're like, I know exactly, I need 5 zebra skins and a fine spear and a dagger and blah blah blah. And now I'm like, oh, do I need any of this stuff? We're gonna do it legit though. We won't pre-purchase a bunch of crap until we have a reason to do so.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. It is always a pleasure to meet someone new. Welcome to Silmaria. I am Wolfie, an artist, an artisan of Grecian urns and amphoria.
I'm very hesitant to talk to Wolfie.
It is most genuinely a pleasure to be seeing you. My tail wags very fast. An amphora is a Grecian urn. It is used to carry liquids of all varieties.
This is a redundant question. I don't think that's necessary.
Are we speaking union or non-union?
I was also wondering, nobody's cracked a joke yet. So I was like, there hasn't been any silly, solid narration. So I was like, when is the, But it's very, post Quest for Glory development in general, I guess. So we'll see if any of that attempts at humor comes through.
Silmaria is a very fine city. Yes, indeed. This is the best place to buy many things in this town square. You can meet many people here as well. Some of them will be so kind as to not pick your pocket as they walk by. At the docks, you can rent a boat and take a pleasant sea voyage. It is most fun, as long as you do not drown or get attacked by the sea people. I
Okay,
am not much
there's
up
our
at Nob Hill,
transportation.
except daily to read the notices and to keep informed of many things that go on in this city. It is how I know the assassin has been killing people on the streets of Silmaria. I have even made a visit to the Guild of the Adventurers in the west part of town, even though I am not an adventurer. The guildmaster there is most impressive. If he came where I came from, he would be sacred. I think you will be very happy in Silmaria.
Wolfie, come on, man.
It is a very good place to be, even if this city is soon to be overrun with foreign soldiers and destroyed economically by war with the sea people. Oh, you must be very careful of the monsters, thieves, and the assassins here too. All in all, you will find Silmaria to be most exciting.
Alright, so Wolfie is our first exposure to the old Sierra chuckle humor. Now, let's talk about Wolfie for a second. it doesn't matter that it's 2026 and this was 1990. I just looked it up because I wasn't sure. 27 or 1997, 98, something like that. But let's talk about what The Simpsons just got in trouble for not that long ago.
It is said that the countryside is overrun by the invaders from the north. Soon they will be knocking at our gates and asking to take over the kingdom, I am thinking.
Back in easier, simpler times where everyone just took Wolfie for his whatever accent it is that he's attempting.
The sea people have been attacking many of the ships that sail to and from our harbor. The lives of many fish have been spared, for the fishermen have left this island. It is just as well, for they lost their homes to the soldiers.
So I'm gonna pick on Wolfie again. Like you can tell, it's a dude like me. They were like, "Hey, do Wolfie. You're gonna do Wolfie," and he's like, "Okay, what does Wolfie? What does Wolfie sound like?" Like, well, you have some here's some options. Pick one of these three. He's like, "Oh, I think Wolfie sounds. Yeah, that's the accent Wolfie's gonna have."
This was once a very fine place for thieves. There was not a day gone by when I did not admire how a thief had taken something before my eyes without me seeing him. Most of them are gone away right now. I have heard that these thieves are off searching for an ebony raven. This is most curious, for I have seen such a bird flying over the city. You would think that they would look up there for it first.
That's one thing we are going to miss out on with doing a straight just playthrough with importing the character is doing like a thief build, which would make, you know, the first time I'd play this, that's exactly what I would try out, but that's okay. We're good. We're good folk.
The king of Silmaria was killed by an assassin, or so it is said. There is another person that the assassin has murdered, if the rumor is to be true. It is a wonder if we are not all killed by him.
Wolfie's a little dramatic, just a touch.
You wish to know more about me? I am only an artist trying to make a living by selling what crafts that I can. I come from the lands of Punjabi, where my people the Canines live. I am skilled at making art with clay or paint. If you have need of something made or painted, then I would be most happy to be doing it for you.
Okay, at least we made a reference to the origin of the accent here.
I am making these amphora and pots to sell for the people. I am also making nice maps for people to get lost with. Most of all, I am painting fine pictures that never sell. Tailors do make very good paintbrushes if you are lucky enough to have one.
Okay, so at least a map. A map and lots of dialogue are what we can get from Wolfie.
My people are cunning and clever, I am thinking. There is not a one of us who does not make very much money by working all the time. In this way, we do not find the time to spend the money we make. Punjabi is lying to the east of here by many, many miles. It is in the land of India. Someday I hope to sell enough to be making my way back to there. At times I am most homesick.
I'm not saying this was the intent, but almost always, I don't think anybody ever referenced like a far off land where they're from or anything, unless it was going to be in a subsequent game. And obviously, we're doing like an India type place there, so I feel like almost that was like a setup for we can go to an India type setting in Quest for Glory 6. I don't know how well this did. Probably not very, but is he the same species of the dog merchant who sold meat in QFG3? The only thing about him, which I don't remember what his name was. I think he had a very like plain name. He was very like Egyptian though, right? Like he had the like Anubis look about him, and Wolfie here is much more like, goofy domestic PlayStation 2 mascot dog. Yeah, but I think he was more like an Egypt style character instead of our Inja friend here. Oh man, the creativity is just kind of gone when they're like, with the island of Crete? No, call it Marite. That changes everything.
Oh my goodness, you are certainly a hero. This is very good, because it is that Silmaria could use your help, I am thinking.
Now, does say goodbye bring you back to the menu, or does done? Okay, that does not. It doesn't matter. Well, I'm going to get a pot, because we're going to take and get liquid at some point. That's just kind of the thing. This is obviously going to be used at some point, but I'm not paying you 100. For garbage. This says 700. I thought we had 200. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's try the same trick that, on the guy from QFG3.
I am sorry, but this is not very much money that you are offering me. If you do not think this is worth more, then do not try to buy it.
Do we get / lose paladin points in this one? I'll have to check. I don't think we've really done anything that would gain us or lose honor. I don't even remember what we had. But yeah, that's worth a look. What do you think about punching Wolfie in the face? What was the move there? I'm glad we could type that. I clicked it all the way down to 1 like a dummy.
That is a very good offer, but it is not enough for me to accept. Perhaps you will give me this much for it.
No, Wolfie.
This is very, very good. We have made an agreement which we both agree upon.
Did I miss where we made a bunch of money? Oh, that's nice too. It takes it off of the thing, so it's like if he had more stuff to sell or whatever. What's with the sound effects for items? This is literally a pot, and it sounds like it's like, you know, a magical being.
That is a very good offer, but it is not enough for me to accept. Perhaps you will give me this much for it. Now we seem to be getting forward. Now we seem to be getting forward.
They are annoying, aren't they?
here.
Like, it's way too
I
much.
think that you should offer me this.
No, Wolfie.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. This
But,
is
like,
close to being an agreement.
I get, you know,
Perhaps you will pay me this.
if you wanted some sound effect to go, like, it would just start and then stop. Like, do that once, but like this pot.
This is very, very good. We have made an agreement which we both agree upon.
Like, you would think that it's like it's the best item in the game, like with the sounds it was doing. Okay. So obviously you could use multiple pots. Is there these hotkeys? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Are we on? Yeah, we are, okay. I didn't realize we were on Marie, which is probably an oversight on my part. Lots of islands, that's cool. And then we can rent a boat at the docks, which would be interesting. Okay, so we went all the way down here. Here's where we got our booties kicked. Can barely read the names and stuff. I'm assuming there's going to be maybe stuff around. Something there. Like a 1 or something. Okay, that's cool. You can't use it that way. I didn't know what he was doing when I hit the pot. I was like, is he raising the roof? I know it's the 90s, but what's happening here? What, like... And each one has its, like, own... That's wild. Oh, good, we can relive the amphora noise anytime we want. We're here. We even have a noise? Okay, 306. I do think we had a little less than that, but we'll keep track of that one. 4 p.m. Why is he, like, stretching with full stamina at 4 p.m.? There's lots of doors and stuff. I wonder if this is the end. It's not open to any tool you have available, especially your hand with the handle there. Okay, she said her son is on the other side. They did do kind of a cool job of making it, I mean, you know, where are they going? Pathing might needed some work, but in 97, 98, here's the bank. You know, it feels cool that they're at least walking around a little bit and, like, providing a little livelihood. Yeah, this is my favorite part. The frames, I guess we'll call them. Yeah, that's what I want. The fruit that you've been juggling all day. So that's her daughter. Okay. I'm assuming this is the end. I don't even know what I just clicked there. That was the boulders unimpressed by your actions. I'm assuming he just has fruit.
Welcome, stranger. I am Marak, and this is my stand of food. If you find yourself suffering from the pangs of hunger or desire just a snack to brighten your day, you have come to the proper place.
Different screen
May
is
I
in.
aid
Okay.
you in any way? Just let me know.
Have some more
for
exploring
I am
to do then.
at your service.
You are in market. That makes sense. Holy crap. Like, we're going to get through, and again, it's just because I'm cutting stream early tonight, but we're going to get through like one in-game day and only have talked to people. And maybe me figured out like where two things are in town
I am
here.
well and fine, thank you. It is a beautiful day, is it not?
That's a interesting talking point, though, for like games as they progressed. Like, think about how quickly you could beat Quest for Glory 1. Like, if you didn't try to max anything out, you didn't try and make a bunch of money, you literally just did the story, completed the quests, and then, like, got through it. The time frame from that, it's not that much bigger. But, like, as games went on, and they were just like, give people more content, and it was like, that doesn't necessarily make it better. Like, so far, these characters are pretty long-winded. But again, I think they were like, look at our production value. You know, now we can put games on CD, so stack all the WAV files and stuff in there.
This city can be confusing to those new here.
Just to me.
Silmaria has 4 plazas. This is the town center and the place of merchants. Above us is the plaza called Nob Hill. There are 2 paths that lead downward from this plaza. One will take you to the docks, the other to the westmost gates of the town.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward.
Here is where you may buy things of beauty of my life mate, enjoy the music of my daughter, or find things of use from Wolfie the artisan. You might also save your money at the bank, find things of mysterious power at the shop of magic,
In at Westmost Gates,
or
that makes
items
sense.
to improve your health at the apothecary's shop.
I missed that this is her life mate, not her son. So that makes sense. Husband, daughter.
The bank is the fine building with the winged lion statues. The banker will be happy to take your money.
The little coin above the door kind of gave that one away, but I appreciate you, Marak.
Do not be dismayed by the wizard Chakra. He is powerful and wise, and has a deep heart.
I know his parents. It'll be all right.
The apothecary is run by a most interesting human and his life mate. They are both caring people and will aid you in any way they can. At Nob Hill, you will find the Hall of Kings, center of the leadership of the city. You will also find the arena, a place where combats are held for the recreation. Many of the wealthiest of Silmaria reside on Nob Hill. There is also a magical device of which I have no real knowledge.
Knight, how's the sound balance tonight? Is the game a little too quiet or is it too loud?
I suggest you go up to Nob Hill and look at the thing yourself. You are more likely to know more of it than I.
Because for me, the game sound is like tears your eardrums out. I have it turned down to like the absolute minimum, like right before you mute it. So it's hard for me to gauge it just by looking at green, yellow bars bouncing around at
At
you.
his shop beside the docks, you will meet the weaponer Pholus. There is also an inn and tavern there. I have heard there is some sort of school located nearby, but I do not know for certain.
The only loud part is sound effects is the most
Pholus
annoying
is a
thing in the
centaur
game so far.
weaponsmith, and he makes a variety of weapons. He would be delighted to sell you something, I am certain. The Dead Parrot Inn attracts adventurers and travelers to relax within its walls. I have never ventured there myself, for those who stand guard remind me unpleasantly of why I left Razir.
I was going to say, isn't the Dead Parrot literally the Razir Inn when Ferrari was in?
At the west end of this city, you will find the Adventurers Guild and Gnome Anne's Inn.
Okay. No, man's.
Anne is a very
see what they did
amusing
there.
person, and I believe that her inn would be a good place to spend one's nights. I have foods of all types to delight the taste. From savory to sweet, I have something that is unique.
Marak is my favorite character so far. I don't know why. It's the
The
voice.
island of Marit is usually very popular this time of year. Unfortunately, the death of the king and the invasion have driven many away. I am Marak, a kata from the land of Razir, desert birthplace of my people. My family and I have journeyed afar to serve one and all with such pleasures that they might fancy. My mate and beloved is Sara, maker of gifts who has a stand on the other side of the plaza. My darling daughter is a fine musician and shares her love of music with all who have ears.
You know when you meet somebody new and you're like trying to make a good impression, like you don't want to be rude, but it'd be like, Mrock, look, I already met her. I know about your daughter. I know where you guys. Hey, I'm Princess Shapir, right? Remember that whole thing? Yeah, that's me.
My family and I sell joys for the ear and the taste and the eye. My wares treat the mouth to a variety of sensory experiences from this region and beyond.
I also would love if like a normal vendor talked to you like that. You know, like somebody's trying to sell you insurance or something. My wares treat the mouth.
We Kata are a desert people from the lands to the east. We are traders and merchants to the world. Several years ago, my people were driven from our homeland and scattered with the winds by a most evil man who usurped the throne of Razir from its rightful emir. I have heard word that my homeland has been freed by a hero, and the land is now
It's me.
ruled by a wise
I'm the
and
hero now.
gracious woman. One day my family and I shall all return to the desert lands once more.
Yeah, definitely have to do this. I don't remember. Oh, it would be the chick we gave our visa and clothes to. I was like, who would be the woman that would have ruled Razir? But yeah, that makes
It has
sense.
been said that a mighty hero was brought to the desert lands by my people. He defeated the foul wizard that drove away the Kata. The hero is said to be a most kind and brave man.
And handsome. Don't forget that.
The new ruler of Razir is the daughter of the old emir.
Yeah,
She
there we
proved
go.
herself to be resourceful and
Sayasha.
wise, and welcomes my people home. Her name is Zaisha.
Okay, close enough.
So, you are a friend of my people? It is an honor to meet such a hero. You are already a part of Kata stories and history.
We are like, tell me about how great I am. Yes, keep going, keep going. Again, I like how that's the bottom, right? How much time could we save with the, like, every kata we see, we're going to go up and be like, where are you from? What does your family do? Hey, by the way, do you know who I am? I do that every time. Okay, what do we got? This looks gross before we actually get into it. I think I already saw it says pizza, but like veggie pizza? Okay, artichoke. Delicious. I'm not even going to attempt Sokolatakia. It's funny, I was making fun of the language they were speaking. I'm like, oh, the Italian. Well, I mean, it could be Greek. That might be closer to reality. You say Jiro, I say hero. Gyro. Yeah, I'm still, honestly, I'm going to go back and look at footage. I'm sorry, I know. Quantity, 138. We have 138 drachmas, but then we go in there and we have 638. What's happening? What's going on here? Do we get honor points for saying hi and bye? Nope. Let's stop going in there and listen to that. Still 306. So it seems like no. This is the most tired hero in the whole series. There's not even communication either, which I think is interesting. So you kind of don't have to even chat to anybody. Puzzle points. How do we have 5 puzzle points? Saying yes to the entire point of the game is giving you puzzle points. Okay, now shouldn't high score be 107? Deeds. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't really know why that's a deed, but good on us. We bought a map. We had fruit, right? I'm sorry. We're going to keep hearing the terrible... It goes... There we go. We'll leave it on fruit. That's the least offensive... At least I think. The least offensive sound effect we've got. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, well done. Well done, Sierra. Yeah, give money for sure. I feel like... Is this like a bag or pouch that's hanging out? Because there's the two, like... I don't know why the Grecian thing is cracking me up. That's what this is, right? Is her, like... Yeah. Can we not give money? Nope. No money for her. Because I don't even think you can... Oh my god, the sounds. Alright, stop going in inventory. So that's going to be down to docks, I gather. 15 coins. She could buy some fruit. There's that. Okay, so this is obviously magic. Let's go back and make sure we don't get anything. Put money in bottom bar. Can you just hotkey it? Oh my goodness. Okay. How many times have you bailed me out of me not even trying things? Oh, no, it didn't work. You can't use it that way. Okay. That was very interesting. I must have like money in the bank or so. Oh, they gave us 500, but we don't have to use it already. let's not pull our sword out in the middle of the town here. I like your other song better. This is crap. That's what it is. So we have 137. It's the I'm sure it's in the bank. So they've given us 500 for the rights. But you literally could like go and spend it all. That's kind of cool. Okay. Now, did we get honor for that? No. No honor for us. Honorless fools. Don't eat the cattails. I didn't try, just clicked. The animations are awesome.
Greetings, and welcome to the First Bank of Silmaria. This is the safest place to keep your savings secure from pickpockets and thieves. Would you like to leave your money with me? Oh, it's you. I was told you were coming. Your friend set up a savings account in your name. Hefty sum of 500 drachmas. You've got some generous friends, let me tell you.
You leave my money alone, banker. Oh,
I
man.
am Sam the banker man. I own and run this bank. Would you like to make a deposit?
You can't call yourself the banker man. Like, you know, like the dude who named himself Rocket on the high school football team.
The First Bank of Silmaria will keep your money safe and secure. Drachmas can get heavy when you carry too much of it, and you make yourself a target for every cut purse around.
So I gather you can put all your money in the bank then, because we're only carrying 137 and we can still spend all of it. So we might as well just deposit everything we got. We'll keep like, I don't know, 20 or something, just in case we have to give cash to somebody.
The Right of Rulership Fund is set up for the competition to become King of Silmaria. You need to contribute 1,000 drachmas in order to enter the Right of Rulership. Usually people have friends and relatives help raise that much cash. We have one fund which gets contributions from all the guards in Silmaria. It takes a lot of money to enter the Right of Rulership, but it is a great honor to compete to become king.
So I think that's important. Contributions from all the guards. So I feel like you're going to do something for them to then, like, have them kick in and, like, help you out. Might be misremembering. I like it. But I feel like at some point the bank gets burgled. He's saying it's safe too much. That makes sense. Yeah, he did say, oh, do you want to leave your money with me?
Your savings will be kept in the most secure safe in all of Silmaria. The safe is equipped with the latest in modern locks and has a complex strap guaranteed to fry the robber foolish enough to try it. Thanks to your good friends, you've already got 500 drachmas in your account.
You know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to take all the money out. That's a good point. Watch his eyes when he talks.
That lion guy said that he and Erasmus the wizard were starting the savings account for you. They wanted you to enter the Right of Rulership. Man, you have strange taste in friends, but they sure make good ones.
That lion guy, Rakesh, from here forth, thus forth, shall be known as that lion guy.
Silmaria is a great place to settle down and save a little for the future. Too many people forget how important a savings account can be, particularly adventurers.
Save after this. Absolutely.
Adventurers think they can fight monsters forever. Next thing they know, they are begging in alleyways. A sad fate for a once respectable hero. So save today to keep the alleys away, I always say.
I kind of like that.
I thought you looked familiar. Yeah, we met in Spielberg, where I was working the alley as a professional panhandler. It wasn't long after you left Spielberg that the pass cleared, and the tourists flocked back to town. I made a small fortune and said bye-bye to those cold climes.
Sam,
Came to
you
Silmaria
ate
and
the whole
needed
town,
some
then.
place to stash my cash. So I started my own bank. Seemed appropriate after all. I'm still asking others for their money.
Yeah, this is definitely that, like, wrap-up, you know, cameo heavy, bring all the stars back. Like, literally the beggar from 1 is here.
Our banking hours are dawn to dusk daily. When you save here, you know your money is safe.
Yeah, I don't know that I would have picked up on that. But that's interesting too. As soon as you have 1,000, you just do that. That it's like from Red, when they just keep telling her she's safe.
Whoa there. What good is money if all you do is spend it?
That's literally what it's good for. But thanks, Sam. We got cash over here. Let's just take this. No, we're good. Honorable Paladin. Maybe. We'll see. Trying to kill Nikolai. We've spent so much time blabbing at people. What's with these dudes? Like, calm down a little bit, man. Save. You are right. Especially after pulling the money out. Let's actually... I just hit F5 like that was a thing. Here we go. Bank withdrawal. The H in withdrawal muted me. Bank withdrawal with a capital A, so you know how serious we are. Okay, I think there was a door over here. This has got to be the other path. So this is probably to West Town. Or this is down to the docks. No, this is West Town. So we have the weapon maker and the inn this way. This is gonna give me like the gates are closed at night, blah blah blah. I'm just curious to see what it says. Oh no, okay. Archery. I don't know. Rocks, okay. I was gonna say I don't know how to do anything else, but yeah, you get the look and the go button. All right, let's go back. Yeah, so definitely the West End then. I'm assuming that's like maybe the guard check lookout tower. Let's try it. Let's try it. That's the end? Okay, let's go in here first though. Most sincerely secured. Alright, to the end we go. Okay, that's not too bad though. I mean, I was talking about how long, like how much time we spent. The music is cool too. In some areas. It's a little lacking in others, but how much time we've spent in the first day. But realistically, if you figure it's about an hour per in-game day, that's pretty significant. More left for in. Okay, this makes sense. This is like a guard tower then. Yeah.
If this
okay.
is not an emergency, do not disturb us. Go away.
How do you know it's not an emergency? You didn't even ask. Little cliffside ocean view room. No man. Okay, what's going on here, Rudolph? I haven't looked at anything. Like, significantly anyway. You know, for it to be like, oh, here's some cool stuff over here. Okay, no man, we get it. We know you're there. We're doing some keep on laughing over here.
Hello, sailor. I'm Anagramma, Gnome Anne, and this is my land inn.
This is very confusing to me. I'm Anagramma, but it's Amergana.
California, or whatever it is they say around here.
Yeah, they were going for anagram, but it didn't work. What did she say?
California, or whatever it is they say around here.
I don't think that's what they say.
Want to get to know me a little better? I'd sure like to get to know you.
Whoa,
I came
Anne.
all the way from Zurich to make this little bed and breakfast in winterless wonderland. And what happens? No tourists. That's the way my life goes.
Is she gonna be like what's his nuts, the comedian gnome? Because we'll never speak to her ever again.
This seemed like a good deal. I got a good loan from the other innkeeper in town. Nice guy, if a little chubby. As my
Other
first
innkeeper?
and only customer, I'll let you have the best room in the joint. I don't know much about Silmaria, because I've only been here a short time. I'm always in and never out.
No. I reject these terrible gnome jokes. We will not listen to these.
Oh, so you're the guy the chatting rat made arrangements for. Cheese to meet you. Your room's paid up through the month.
Free room.
Yours is the first door at the top of the stairs. All the comforts of Gnome, including gnome-cooked meals.
No. We're going to point out each one of these terrible gnome jokes with extravagance. Maybe all gnomes tell bad jokes. I think that's the only reason they exist.
I'll be seeing you.
Alright, let's get some yum-yums, though. What's up with the stage over here? Are we getting, How did I just forget the cata's name? Shima. Shameen? I don't remember which one was which. I think Shima was the,
Today's special
the
is
lady
something
cat,
I
wasn't
think
she?
you'll really love. Well, maybe not love exactly. More like, well, you'll find it interesting. It's garlic smashed potatoes and pistachio cream. Tessie was making baked potatoes and ice cream for dessert, but Tony, who was juggling the garlic, slipped on the banana that my gal Sal dropped. Tony's garlic landed on the potatoes, and Tony landed on Tessie. Tessie landed on the potatoes, and they were really smashed. So that was okay. Then Rover found that Tessie had set the ice cream on the stove, and it had all melted. Fortunately, no one likes smashed potatoes without gravy, so things worked out just fine.
I hate her. What a terrible character. You know, at first she's very cheery, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's fine. You know, she runs the inn. That's how innkeepers are. Whatever. But then she continued. What time is it? It's pretty early. Is it? Okay, it's close enough to my actual bedtime. I did want to kind of scoot. Let's go down to the docks. We'll go dockside real quick, just so I can kind of get.
If you want to get into your room or the inn late at night, you'll need a key.
Oh, that's nice.
Here you are.
Key. I like how it doesn't say inn key, room key. Yeah, let's go scope that. So if we're at the west side now, so we got the guard shack. That was what just happened. Oh, I clicked outside again. I've got to expand the borders of this because I keep messing this up. Down. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Before we do that, then, not this down, different down. Wouldn't it be across the way? Like back through the way we came, down by inn. Oh, really? Okay. Adventure skill. Alright, that's the Adventurous Guild. So that's got to be the weapon maker guy on the other side then. Almost. Almost down by N. Now I'm really curious, though, what the other exit by... What was it, Chakra? Close. We'd get there eventually.
Dead parrot is open.
We have Abdul and Abdum. Okay, so there's the tavern. I think this was the weapon maker down here, wasn't it? It's a big city. Definitely the biggest one by far. Probably on close, on par with Mordavia. Pretty close. Curious where this is. Okay. Alright, so it's a loop. Dead parrot is open. I assume we're potentially going to miss out on some stuff since we didn't do everything first night, but I don't remember ever reading about any like hard locks in the story like there were in 4, so hopefully we won't miss out on anything by just going to sleep. I probably should adventure a little bit too, but that's alright. If we miss out, we miss out. Let's do... I've hit F5 every single time. I'm gonna do a day 2, so I don't really know why I did an end of day 1. I guess just to make sure we can go back a little bit, but... I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Okay, let's see what we got. Standard room stuff, I assume. Chest, bed. Okay, a little more extensive. That's a very odd thing to say. Unneeded junk. Bed sheets. I'm almost kind of surprised they did unwanted trash. They did like kind of so extensive of a room. It's always really unnecessary. Like the Quest for Glory 4 room is perfect. Like you just go get in the bed, open the chest if you want. That's it. All right, let's get some sleep. What is happening? What is this? Okay. That was it, huh? Done. We haven't even slept in it, but you can make it. You neatly make the bed. Did we get honor points for making the bed? Okay, I don't think that's what happened. It kind of looks like it did. With your boots on, gross. You know, it's medieval Greece. What do you expect? I don't understand what this is all about. Like, this is my room. Where are you going to bring the stolen sheet? I'm afraid to click it, but I definitely want to click it. Let's go to sleep. I'm curious to see, you know, if it does, you know, not like a full fill. You slept on top anyway, like... That didn't even change anything there. Well, that's going to be our day 1. I don't know how I feel yet. It doesn't matter. We're going to play it. We're going to finish it. We'll make a determination. Well, you know how I do things. I'm going to whine about it all the way through. But an interesting start, for sure. Like I said, the thing I definitely had kept seeing was that it's a very, like, large deviation from the series. Combat is what's got me most worried, I think. So hopefully it's, like, kind of like how 4 has it, but it's like you don't really have to. Okay, that's not fair. You know what I mean. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna click save. We'll save it as day 2. That's all we'll get to for tonight. Next week there's gonna be, what's my schedule next week? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Next week we'll put a little bit more time in, but yeah, maybe look up combat before next game. That's absolutely, I have to, right? Like 4 was abysmal when I was getting my behind beat. So yeah, I'll check that out. There's got to be, you know, like a similar thing, like a control click or shift click or something, but you know, I know you know. But anyway, yeah, day 1 complete. We'll see what's up with day 2 next week. I am doing Saturday Z tomorrow, so we're starting the quest for Deadfall. Knight, I know you don't have any interest in that. No worries at all. For those other viewers, that's going on tomorrow, same time. And if none of that stuff interests you, we're back for Back in My Day Friday for Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire, day 2, a week from today, next Friday. Thanks so much for coming out, Knight. It was really good to see you. Hope to chat with you again soon. If you're watching this at a later date, I'm Elder B. Take care.